Matt was just talking about how there are a lot of guys here who are sick, whether it's COVID or a non-COVID illness. What's it been like for you trying to make sure you stay safe this week?
It's been wearing a mask, so same thing. That's about it.
What's the greatest challenge to not having live reps, at least today, possibly multiple days as you go into this game Monday night?
Like you said, not seeing the play live. You can walk through it, but it's not the same, without repping it live. So that's just the biggest difference, really. So.
How do you compensate for that as best you can?
Walk through reps. That's the only thing you can do. So just walk through reps and talk about the play.
Mike Zimmer and that defense always know what they do on third down. What are some of the things you've seen on tape in terms of the ways they try to confuse quarterbacks?
Yeah, they disguise coverages really well, and they bring a lot of blitz packages on third down. So we just have to stay out of long third downs and execute on third down.
Justin, you had one of your better games running the football Sunday night and appeared to be a little more cautious, or at least earlier into your slide. What caused you to be more effective or as effective Sunday night running the ball?
I feel like most of my rushing yards came off of scrambles, so it wasn't really anything like a design run play. It just came off of scrambles. So, that's just not the defense, not looking for me, getting a bunch of depth out of the pocket, and me just making a play. So it's not really a game plan thing. It's just a thing that just kind of happens.
And I guess that's really part of my question is you were more effective scrambling. And so was it anything that felt different or just came to you quicker, or why do you think that happened?
Nah, just happened, just the way things played out. I didn't plan on it happening, but, just saw a hole and ran, so, yeah.
You mentioned on Sunday night that you missed Allen open in the back of the end zone. I think it was on a 3rd and goal. When you reviewed that, what's the key to making sure that you capitalize and hit that? Is it just being a little more patient? Or
Yeah, just being patient. Yeah.
When you look at the Vikings defense, you mentioned the disguises. What strikes you about Harrison Smith's skill set and the way he's part of a lot of the different looks that they give you?
He's a great player. Of course, he can do a lot of things on defense. He can play in coverage, play man-to-man, and also he's a great blitzer off the edge. So, he's definitely a key player that we're going to be looking towards in this game plan and, making sure where he is on the field at all times.
How do you, when you're getting ready for a game and you're not sure about moving parts on the offensive line, how do you go out there and play with confidence that guys that haven't been out there a whole lot can hold up, block it up, and give you the time, or do you have to just keep that out of your mind completely?
Keep that out of your mind. You can't, you can't have that in the, you can't be thinking about that when you're playing. You got to be thinking about playing the play and, executing the play. And if, somebody flashes in front of your face, a D lineman flashes in front of your face, then you got to, do something with it, deal with it when, you cross that bridge. But, you can't go into a game or go into a play thinking, I don't have the tackle that, has been playing all year. You have to have confidence in all your teammates and, know that they're going to do their best to execute. So.
How do you feel? You said you were at about 90% during the game. Has that gone up at all?
Yeah, I'm slowly getting better each and every day. Of course, I was pretty sore after the game from not playing a couple of weeks, but I'm getting better.
Justin, you talked about the urgency you feel for these final 4 games. Aside from winning, what individually do you want to accomplish or do to feel like you ended the regular season on the right note?
Just continue to get better and build, each and every game and, build into the offseason. So, just get better every game.
I know you got basically a quarter of the season left, but with where you're at right now, is this kind of where you expected to be, short of wins and losses, or what were your, as you look back now, where do you feel you're at?
Like I said before, I didn't really have expectations coming into the season. I'm taking it day by day, and, I didn't put a number on how many touchdown passes I was supposed to have, this and that. I'm just playing every day, living every day, day by day, not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past. So, like I said today, going to try to go out and just walk through practice and, lock in and get better.
As far as the mental part of the game, the quarterback, reading the field, seeing the coverages, are you comfortable? Do you feel you've got to get a lot better? Did you expect it to be harder than it is or easier than it's been?
I feel like, I've been seeing the field well, so I'm pretty comfortable in that area.
Given the circumstances and the dynamics that you guys are facing right now, how do you go about manufacturing the energy that's not going to come from a live practice, that's not going to come from some of these other things? How do you make sure that guys aren't feeling kind of low?
I mean, we've done this before, so it's not new. We had it the week we played Detroit on Thanksgiving, so it's not like it's something new to us. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all grown men. We all are here for one reason, and that's to win games. So if, guys can't lock in for a walkthrough, then, that's on them at the end of the day. And, it's, partly my job to make sure the other guys around me are locked in and, taking the walkthrough seriously.
Teven Jenkins was put in a tough spot the other night, coming in cold in a key position, his first NFL snaps on offense. What was your impression about how he handled that, even through the ups and downs? Tough game.
Yeah, I mean, I think, Tev wanted to play better than he did. But, of course, him, that being his first game, he's not going to be perfect. So I just told him that, everything's going to be fine. And, I mean, really, you just kind of have to look in retrospect. Like, me, my first start, I had 1 net passing yard. So it's just like, it's going to get better. And I just told him to keep his head down. And, I just reached out to him after the game because I know, he was feeling a little bit down. So just, reached out to him and see where his head was mentally and, just told him to keep working and that, everything's going to get better. So.
You talked about keep trying to get better. What metrics do you use to track that stuff? Do you rely on Coach Flip to sit there and say this is better? Do you look at
Literally,
do you look at film? How do you measure yourself?
I mean, yeah, just seeing how you play. I mean, not really how you play, but like seeing like how you feel when you're actually out on the field. Like how comfortable do you feel running these plays? And literally, like every week, I just feel more and more comfortable. Just with the whole dynamic of the play, knowing where all my answers are and stuff like that. So, I think each week I'm getting more comfortable back there and kind of taking it slowly.
After not playing for a couple of weeks, were you curious how you were going to feel Sunday night when you went out there?
No. I mean, I was just playing football, keeping it simple, not really, expecting anything, but just playing football, having fun.
Can you see how many positive COVID tests have popped up around the league and in this building too? Are you guys worried about it, or is it just something that you're so used to dealing with now that?
I think there are some guys, in the locker room that are worried about it, just because the fact that they have to go back home to their families and stuff like that. So, I mean, I know everybody's just trying to, stay safe, make sure, they wear their masks and stuff like that, and, do that and just try and stay safe as possible, really. So.
Justin, was there anything memorable or noteworthy for you about your first Bears-Packers Lambeau experience?
No, not really. I mean, it was a great atmosphere, of course, and great rivalry, but I'm just looking forward to, get back to playing those guys next year again.
Justin, you mentioned a little bit about the COVID outbreak. Is it a distraction or a disruption to your preparation at all?
I mean, at this point, we're not the only ones. We know that we're not the only ones, dealing with this. So I think you kind of have to look at it. Everybody's going through it, so we have to deal with it, the best way we can, and we have to deal with the situation better than others. If we want to, win games and stuff like that. So we just have to, handle it better than the other teams around the league.
When you review your scrambles, do you self-assess sliding? Do you do a detailed review on just the sliding, the timing, all those things? Did you look at that?
Nah, I just slide when I feel like I need to.
I feel like the other night, like you had a decent night in terms of being able to know when to get down and still get the maximum yards before getting down?
Yeah. I mean, I just was trying to be smart, not take any hits. So whenever I, felt the need to slide and get down, I'm do that. So. Yeah.